Hello and welcome back. Today we are getting iron. That did actually stop the recording, yes. Okay. Okay, a few times I've stopped my recording and then almost immediately started it up again, and it just never properly stopped it. So sometimes I'll have an intro to like 2 videos. Or things will just be weird. But it's fine. It's fine. So we're gonna do this. How the fuck did I reach all the way? Before we get iron, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna finish my little archway thingy that I was working on last episode. There we go. I'm gonna need exactly 1 more of those. We're just gonna make more chests. I think it was like this and then slabs. Yes. I think that'll look good. And then we'll just have to do the same thing on this side. Perfect. And this will be for all of our sticks and wood and shit. And we're good. Okay. So now I should do that again. I should do that 1 more time. Because then I can do something like this. And then I have a... Come back here. Come back here. Thank you. I didn't want it to fuck up my hopper. Okay. I'm gonna need here, and then I'm gonna need 1 over there. But we'll worry about that in a second. Put a hopper here. This might not work how I want it to be. But it's fine. We need more hoppers. Probably more wood, so I'll get another stack out. Oh, I have a lot more wood on me. I literally just made like 8 of these. I don't know why I'm brain farting now. Make more of those drawers. Actually, why do I want the drawers if I could just make more double chests? That would be easier to grab onto and just throw everything in, and then I don't have to have it all sorted. So we'll do it that way instead. Have another hopper there. Have another hopper there, and then we'll do... Ah, shit. Why'd you have to go that way? Did I grab it? I think I grabbed it. Yeah. And then... Do I even want another hopper? I do want them connected. Good enough. Good enough. I cannot at all reach that from down here, but I can reach these, I think. Yeah. That'll be good enough. It's off-center. I don't... I could fix... No, I can't fix that, because then it would be one-sided, and that would kind of ruin the point. Or I could just... I could just be like, fuck it. I don't need a top to my... Or I could put like leaves up here. Okay. And then we can use this all for later. I think that looks good, though. Or maybe I'm just coping. Throw some more shit in here. Look, just... First of all, I don't know how you got in there. But doing saplings and apples, even if we maxed out on it, like let's say we got all big trees, at most it would probably give us like 3 stacks. When we did it on our own, we got almost 2 stacks. So if we need a crap ton of dirt for stuff, definitely go this method of the silkworms. I do also want to hook up an auto dirt machine to our mob grinder when we make that, because rotten flesh could be turned into dirt. And then we could even test and make sure it all works by throwing stuff like here in this. And then it'll go down. Fill this up lovely. Just throw all this in here. Okay. I could go along the back side and like hook into these chests and put my things in, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna. And we can always change this if I decide it looks stupid as hell, but I think it looks fittingly dorky. So now what we're gonna do is we are getting iron today. I could actually show you. So this is all the dirt from when we did the saplings and apples. And I kept like 1 stack of apples and then a extra stack and then some of saplings. So it's not all that much that we would have gotten extra. Go. And then we'll just throw the extra stuff in here, and we are slowly transitioning everything from our little main area, which is good. And all of this could just stay on us. Keep the dirt on us. And for right now, we're just gonna grab all of this. And we're probably still gonna end up with at least another 2 stacks of dirt each. So probably around 4, maybe 5 stacks of dirt. So we have a lot of dirt to work with. Okay. Basalt, granite. I was not aware I could throw the rock. Why is the stone... Is stone full? Oh, okay. You should not be there. Everything should be out of my inventory. Why are you not? There you go. Let me take all of that. We're gonna sleep real quick. Stop throwing stones. Gonna go here. Take this, and then we are gonna put you back, just so we still have the spot for you. And then I want to expand this a little bit before I do this. Expand it a bit more. I don't think anything's gonna drop off, but I would rather guarantee that rather than chance it. Actually, sand, gravel, and dust. Let's take this real quick. Thank you. First, we're gonna take you. It's 1, 2, 3. Because we have dirt, sand, gravel, dust. I think that's all I need. Dirt. Yeah, sand and red sand could be counted as the same. Because I basically want my island to be like a museum of everything we've done at the end of it. So once we're finished, there should basically be at least one of every item we've used. If we've used it, like, for specialty items, there should be a different type of item, if that makes any sense. So I want one of every type of sieve. Why the fuck did I do that? one of every type of seed and sieve, and then one of every type of variant that we actually use on our own. And it's gonna be a while until we can like automate this. Well, sort of. We could automate it right now once we get a bucket, because then we could take a bucket and as we're sieving, just have it go into hoppers and all go into a chest, but I will fight with that later. Not right now. But at the bare minimum, we need one sieve for each of the major items we're going to do. And that's going to be dirt, gravel, sand, dust. And then possibly later have like each of the sieves have a different type of mesh. I don't think I'm going to have enough of the meshes for this, so I'm going to grab another stack of string. I'll go one over, and then I'll start my stair again. I don't know how you ended up extra tall, but okay. Modified jungle, what the fuck? Okay, that's weird. I need more slabs. But this should definitely be enough room to do. There we go. And put in our sieves. There we go. And then I just need more slabs. Okay, so then go here and then clear there, there. Sand. I think I counted this out pretty good, actually. Maybe not the slabs, but the spacing. Space. Not really. Okay, so if I do 2, 3, 1, 2. This is the bare minimum we need, probably a little bit larger. So then, there we go. My end plan for kind of this area is that along the whole edge, so it's going to be these, and then it's going to be the next three, which I think are iron mesh. No? Is there not different types of mesh? Yeah, those are all just the same. Oh, okay, I guess never mind. I know that some versions of this have like different types of things. And I thought this one had different types of mesh, but evidently Sky Factory 1 does not. The more you know. These torches are required because mobs can spawn on your sieves, which I learned the hard way. I'll have exactly one extra. There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna keep 5. Just in case it breaks my hammer, so I can have something to repair it with. Never mind, I won't keep any because I got distracted. And I didn't even need to worry. Hell yeah. So now let's get some iron. Where did you come from? No. Where'd you come from? Seriously, where the fuck did he come from? Okay. I got emerald. I just realized I do not have the room for any of this. We have 20 iron, though, which is good. I basically made this for no reason. I'm gonna end up with full chests and the larger drawers and whatnot, but it's fine. It's fine. I still have no idea where the fucking zombie came from. Alright. Let's throw the string away. I'll throw the rest of the mesh on. Let's look how much. Yeah, this gave me over a stack, and that gave me over a stack. Yeah, we are glorious on dirt for a good long while. Or maybe not, I guess it depends on how much of the good stuff we actually get. We're gonna need a lot more dirt. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this extra sieve, but I kind of feel bad throwing it away, so we're gonna throw it up there. And coal? Hell yeah. Okay. There's something evil in the trees, but that's fine. Let's do some more dirt. Why the fuck do I have... Let's see, another stack. We do need to set up a garden, so I think that's going to be the next area that I build out. So the next area over there is going to be our farm. There we go. This will slowly be dismantled because I've realized it kind of looks stupid as fuck. Well, it looks cool. It makes a nice wall, which looks interesting, and mobs can't spawn on top of it because it's not a full block. I don't think they can. Nothing seemed to be spawning from up there. I'm not confident about that anymore. But, you know what? Let's just do it this way. And break it. Yes. Glorious. And then I'll probably have this set up because I mostly want these just for show. But once we have it all, like, automated, I would love to have it set up like this. Where at least on the inside, I don't know if I'd be able to do it on both sides. Because of the pipes and stuff. But at least on the inside. Or, you know what? It might be cool to see the pipes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we now have 29 iron. Can I smelt this as is? I don't think I can. We can try. No. Okay. So then I think we just need to do that. So we have 7 iron. Pop that in there, pop that in there. And there we go. So that'll be more than enough for our bucket, and we can make a spot for our infinite water source. While that does all that. And we're just going to make another area for our little pebbles. Which, honestly, this is pretty good because I want the infinite water source to be by the garden. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh? You know what? Oh, sorry, Pandora. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to throw that at you. I accidentally knocked a water bottle onto the dog. I'm so sorry. It's getting so hot in the freaking house. Our swamp cooler doesn't work. It's supposed to get, well, not that it's getting fixed, but more of, my dad says he has a solution, but it won't be ready till Saturday, and I have no idea what he's planning. But as long as it makes the house cooler, then it will be worth it. Okay. I kind of want this open like this, so we're gonna leave it like that. No, I don't want that. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is one little patch, and then if we go here's where a water block can go. For this, we are going more because I like maxing out our farming areas, even though crops actually grow better if you have different crops near them. But we're not going to do that. I think it actually works in real life too. I know that having like trees out around your crops actually helps with like the nutrients and stuff in the soil. It's good for them. I think it's mostly because of the leaves like naturally falling on there and decaying and gives them all the good shit. Having that. I should look up how to get glowstone. Glowstone. Stone essence. From sieving. You come from dust. What is it? Okay. What the Glimmercap spores. And pulverizer, which would be useful for what I'm looking for anyway, so we just need to get dust. Okay. That's not too bad. I do also need an area for grass. This like that. Because then if I have this like that, and this like this, then I have a pathway in between. I still haven't set up my actual water area, and I'm kind of concerned because it's only rained once, and we are on day 16. Okay. So there's 2 little plots. I have a weird ass idea. So I like the idea of just having areas where there's just space, but I also really like the idea of just having like massive waterfalls everywhere. Just every fucking where. So if I where the fuck why did you place there? So if I cut up areas, let's say I expand this out and I have something connected over there, I could have this be a little water feature. And I'm debating whether I want them to be like solid of like I could go swimming in them, or if I want them to just be water around the edge and then it just leads into the void. Because that looks really cool too. Like that. And then actually go over here because we can. Dog, why? Mushroom. Enough. What are you even barking at? There's no one out there. Dog a dog. She's literally barking at the wind. And this has been smoothed out, so leave that be. Like that, I guess. Now we go this way. There we go. And that marks it there. This marks this here. Here with torches so that thingies don't come to eat me. Night. And then I need to build it out one more. And this will probably lead to... I suddenly got like a really good idea. Well, it's not gonna be good necessarily, but an interesting idea of turn this into my field, and then we'll have an offshoot of like a staircase going from there a bit further that way, and it'll lead to the mob grinder. So the mob grinder will be over that way somewhere. We'll do that in a second. Let's finish off here. Like that. It looks goofy. It looks goofy, but it'll look fine eventually. I'm gonna tell myself that until it becomes true, or I've given up kind of caring if it looks goofy or not. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, the idea I had for like cutting off sections came from here of if like along that path, because that's going to be one of the other trees. I need to plan that out too, because I want them all to be about this big. And I might actually switch out the oak trees for like birch, because birch don't really get complicated, they just get tall. Or even spruce. Essentially, whichever one I end up deciding to use the most, that's what this area is going to be. And then the others are going to be around. We're going to have spruce over here, something over there, something over there. Jungle. Dark oak is going to probably be right behind because dark oak has to be big. Thinking about it now, I think it would have been better if I just went do, slowly going up and around. Because then it's a pattern I could have carried on for the whole thing. We're gonna have this move one over, and we'll have this meet it, and this will be a wall. Yeah. That'll be good. And go to sleep. How long have I been recording? 47 minutes. That's plenty of time. So I'm gonna call it here. Next time, I'm not breaking anything. Nothing happened. Next time, if I remember, because I have other stuff I need to record today, we will officially set up our water area and we will work on our what the frick? We'll work on our garden. Make it look nice and pretty and all that. My plan is basically for every crop we have one of these, and then I'm going to have a branch off where it's going to be a giant field for when we get into magical crops, either on that side or that side. Or I could box in my industrial district, because that's what this is going to turn in, with greenery, so we could have it loop around and branch off over there on the far side. Ooh. I'm going to forget this by the time I record this again, but in case someone else remembers. Because that would be cool, because then it would be the giant field, Monster Grinder connecting it to the giant field, and we can have it even on the inside of that field, rather than just floating on an edge, and then have magical crop area, and then anything else. Loop around it. That would be cool! Ooh. That's gonna take, like, a fuck ton of dirt, and that's gonna take a while to do. Fuck ton of dirt, fuck ton of wood, and that's gonna take a while. That magical crops is way out there. But anyway, with that said and done, thank you for joining me. Hope you have a lovely day, and farewell. Stay hydrated. It's hot outside.